Hello and welcome to Self-Love TV. My name is Miss P and I'm so grateful that you chose to join us tonight. This channel is about self-love. On this channel we'll be learning what it means to truly love ourselves and to be unapologetically about it. Alright? That's what this channel is for. It's a space for us to be able to share our thoughts and to learn and to grow and to help one another on this journey. We are definitely experiencing some times right now, and what more than anything is a time for you to know what it means to love yourself. In order for you to be able to give love to anyone, you have to know how to do that. And oftentimes we have made our way through life, guys, not knowing what that truly means, or being ashamed to express it to ourselves, or feeling that we're being selfish in some way or vain in some way. But I hope on this channel it will be a guide to help you to understand who you are and to accept yourself 100% and to love yourself the way that you should. Now tonight is going to be a video on about thought-provoking ways, tangible ways to practice self-love. I hope that these will be helpful toward you and that you can add to this list and you can practice these things in your life, in your space at home, so that you can learn what it means to love yourself. I welcome all comments. Please be mindful and respectful of others. It is a space to grow. It's a space to learn. It's a space to share, and we're not judging here. So we're going to be very kind and loving toward one another. So we're going to make sure that we're practicing that in our comments. You know, your thoughts may not always agree with others, but be mindful of that. Everybody is entitled to feel the way that they do. So this is going to be a two-part video. Tonight I'm going to be sharing with you 5 ways to practice self-love, and I hope that this will be helpful to you. Alright, number 1, then this might seem a little odd in the beginning. You might feel a little weird, but these are things that are very helpful. Number 1, start telling yourself that you love yourself. And I know that seems odd to stand in a mirror or just look at yourself, you know, and say, I love myself. Start telling yourself you love yourself. And then you can also add and tell yourself why. What is it about you that you love? It has to be something about you that you love. It may not be always a physical appearance. It may be the way that you smile. It could be that the way that you are compassionate toward other people, the way that you cook. Maybe you're a good cook. Maybe you're a seamstress. Maybe you're a nurse. You give to others. Tell yourself why you love yourself. And it's something that you should do often. You have to practice doing that. And it does not mean that you're selfish. It does not mean that you're vain. But it's telling yourself that you appreciate who you are, who you were made to be. Practice telling yourself that you love yourself. Number 2, create yourself a self-ritual. Something that you like to do for yourself that you do often. And this should be something that you do on a regular basis. Not something that you might do once every 3-4 months, but something that you could probably do every month. It's a self-ritual, something that makes you feel good. It could be that you pamper yourself. You know, when you come home, you might, you know, get your tub out and you put your feet in the water and you just soak your feet and let them relax in that warm, oiled aromatherapy type water. And maybe you, after that, you rub your feet down with some nice oils or some lotions. And when you do this, make sure you're in your space where there's peace and quiet, no distractions. That means it shouldn't be the noise of the family, you know, children running in, Mom, I need this, Mom, I need that, or can you find this for me? It should be your time. Go to your quiet corner and do this. Now, if you're not able to do it at night, whatever day of the week that you can find for yourself to create a self-care ritual for you, find that. If it's not something that you do at home, maybe it's something you do away from home. But when you do it, make sure you don't feel rushed. Don't be watching your time, your watch, and saying, oh, I got to be back in 30 minutes. Cut out and carve out that time for you. If it's something as simple as 30 minutes, give yourself 30 minutes to create that ritual that you enjoy. It could be something as simple as eating an ice cream cone, where you can sit at the park or at an ocean view or river view or even in your in your backyard. But that is your time to create that space for you, just for you. And it's not for anybody else. It's something that you enjoy doing. And just relax, turn off the TV, and when you do it, be in the moment of it. Enjoy it. Think about the flavors of the ice cream, how delicious it is. Or if it's you pampering yourself, if you're rubbing your feet, just think about how soft your skin feels, or how good it feels to massage your skin. You have to be in the moment of the ritual. That's number 2. All right, number 3 is one that I have recently began doing. I think it's awesome. It is making a working for me list. This is a list of things that's working for you. Oftentimes we try to fit 50 things on our list of things that we need to get done, or what we want to do, or just anything that we feel that is just must do. Get your list of what's working for you. If it's something that is really out of reach, something that is impossible, that you know that you can't accomplish, mark that off. Do not even include that on the list. When you wake up during the morning, or sometime during the day, or even if it's on the weekend and you're planning for the week ahead, make what's working for me. Whatever it is. Sometimes you have to trim your list down. Sometimes we overdo it. We put too many things on our list and we know we're not getting to it. And what does that do? That causes anxiety. So what's working for me list is going to be things that you can actually accomplish, things that you can do. And even if it's, exercising, if you know that you can't exercise 3 days a week, that's not working for you, right? So if you can only fit 1 day in a week, that's what you do. You fit that 1 day in and stop beating yourself up because you didn't do 3. So make sure you do that. This what's working for me list can also encompass things that you wear. Sometimes we're trying to fit into those clothes that we should have gave away a long time ago, girls. Them jeans is too tight, but we're hanging on to them. We keep them in the closet. It's time to give them up, and we have to make peace with that. Go ahead on and have your funeral, but it's not working for you. And if you keep stressing yourself out of how am I going to get into these jeans, why can't I lose the weight to get into this outfit, and it's not working for you, you will never start to love yourself in the space that you're in. Once you start loving the space that you're actually in at the moment, that gives you an opportunity to start working towards some other things. So make you a what's working for me list. Okay, number 4. Now this is probably one you probably hadn't even considered or thought about. Clean out your closet. Kind of ties in with the last one, number 3. Clean out your closet. Do you know that tidying up and being organized helps you to create love? Because when you're constantly opening your closet up and you're seeing a bunch of things that you've had, sometimes we keep things that we've had 10, 20 years that we know that we can never wear again, and we don't even know why we're holding on to it. It could be things that remind you of past relationships. When you get rid of things that are tied to negativity or pain, when you clean it out, it opens the door for new things. It gives you space to bring in new things, to create a new space. But we're constantly sometimes holding on to our past through things that we keep. And I felt that when I moved, because I did a lot of decluttering of my closet, because I didn't want to take a lot of things with me. And I felt very refreshed and renewed to be able to open a door and to be able to breathe and not feel so claustrophobic and to be felt so confined in my space. That may not be the feeling that you receive or that you have regarding that, but a lot of times we do hold on to things in our past and we're afraid to get rid of them. But sometimes that could be the best thing that can put you on that path to loving yourself more, because you're getting rid of that baggage. You're getting rid of all of those negative thoughts and vibes and energies that you drug along with you from your past. Try cleaning out your closet. Trust me, that's going to be one that's going to help you a lot. And the last one for today is going to be number 5. And you need to forgive your past. Forgive your past. I am my own worst enemy when it comes to that. I made some mistakes in my past, whether it was in relationships, in marriage. And sometimes I have often beat myself up because my children didn't get an opportunity to grow up with their dad. And so a lot of times I felt like I didn't have that male role model in the house. So whenever any mistakes were made or anything happened, and I felt like it was because I didn't have that male figure in the home. Sometimes you have to forgive your past. You have to realize that you did the best that you could, or that you were growing and learning. You cannot continue to drag your mistakes from your past with you, no matter what they may be. Everyone is entitled to make a difference in their life and to change and to become a better person. When you go to jail, you go to jail for rehabilitation. And people are let out after their sentences. A lot of times, sometimes you're not. But sometimes, a lot of times, people are let out and they're given an opportunity to get back into society and to be a law-abiding, productive person. And that's the same thing with you. Forgive your past. Forgive the mistakes that you've made, whether they were intentional or not. The only way that you can move forward is to let go of those things that you failed at. Let go of those things that you messed up on, that hurt you. You have to stop looking in the rearview mirror. It's a reason why in a car that the windshield is bigger, because it's more to see. It's so much more ahead. And the rearview mirror is a small little mirror like this. You need to stop looking in that. Let it go and move forward. So that is going to be all today. I want you to think and meditate on those 5 things and practice those things this week in your life. Try one or 2 of them and see if it works for you. See if it helps you to feel a little bit better. If you want to add more in the comments get tongue-tied. If you want to add more in the comments to suggest to the ladies to help them on this self-love journey, guys, I welcome them. Please add them in the comment section. But let's get on this journey of loving ourselves and being the beautiful women that we're supposed to be. We are, by nature, some beautiful creatures, guys. We are beautiful. We are the givers of life. And we have to be able to love ourselves the way that we were made to do. So thank you for tuning in today to Self-Love TV. Please subscribe if you have not. I welcome all comments again. I welcome you to hit that notification bell, let you know when I'm uploading a video. We're going to dig in to some topics on here, guys. It's going to make us feel uncomfortable. It's going to make us squirm around a little bit. It may make us cry sometimes when we think about some of the things that we've gone through in our lives, but it's going to be healing at the end of the road, and that's what it's all about. We're on this journey of self-love, and I want you to join me. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time, okay?